an
Homer
open
and Bart
window.
lit up 200 fireworks to prank the president. After ringing the doorbell, Homer hid in the bushes. George thought his sons
It's
had
your
come home
son.
and excitedly opened the door. He saw his sons flying through the air. From the roof, Homer shouted
Okay,
to
son.
Bart to squeeze glue onto George's head. Then Homer firmly stuck a wig onto him. George had no choice but to attend the speech, wearing that ridiculous hairstyle, and became the talk of the public. To get revenge on the Simpson family, George drove straight through their yard, causing major damage. Homer was
time to
furious,
hit
so
him
he
where
took
he
Bart to
lives.
strike back. They secretly broke into George's house
I
through the
thought you
sewer.
might
Bart carried a
situation.
box of locusts. Meanwhile, George stepped out of his car, feeling
Considered
satisfied after
feisty?
venting his anger.
Or-
But
Hey,
he
what the-
suddenly spotted the mischievous father-son duo. He opened a manhole and jumped down. The moment they saw
But
each
I
other,
let-
they charged and started fighting. But Homer was clumsy and quickly got beaten. Taking the chance, he threw mud into George's eyes. Then he used his weight advantage to pin George down. George had no choice but to pull out a secret weapon from his watch.
CIA.
Seeing this, Bart quickly threw the box. A swarm of locusts surrounded George, leaving him unable to fight back. Soon, their battle spread from the sewer to the street. Another president's arrival finally interrupted them. George's wife ordered him to apologize to Homer. He didn't want to
can't
lose
show
face
any
in front
weakness
of
in
the
front of
other
the
president.
Russian.
But under his wife's
Sorry, I
strong pressure, he had
stumped
no
your boy,
choice but to
Homer.
obey. The
But
next morning,
George
George's wife
just
came to
felt
say
this
goodbye.
mo-
George urged her to get in the car, and they hurriedly moved away. But soon, the house was sold again. It turned out another former president had moved in. He warmly
Hi.
greeted Homer. After a brief
There.
chat, they
Let's go
realized
over
they had
and
very
what do
similar
I ever-
interests, so they planned to grab a beer together.
Jerry, I think you and I are gonna get along just fine.